I have visited Alcor Toastmaster Club many times. I have done roles there and I have been a judge for more than once. But I didn't know about this ABBA Toastmasters, but Sundaresan has always been a good friend for me from long time. Now he is in Chennai. Because of coronavirus, I am safe from him. Otherwise, he will attack me even more directly. Now only telephone attack. But a very committed Toastmaster, always thinking about what he can do. He has already started thinking about gavel clubs because he is a gavel hero. And I have one more person to introduce, Toastmaster Priyadarshini was here from Medley. Toastmaster Priyadarshini.
Yes, sir.
She is 4 or 5 years also a Toastmaster. She is a champion in evaluation as well as international speech. She has not knocked at the district level successfully till now, but it's going to happen sometime. I think this year also she is going to district level. A very good mentor for many new members also. Toastmaster Priyadarshini. Hi.
Hello, sir.
I needed one more person, Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram. He's a good friend of mine from Medley, but he said he will join. Some other people I invited, they are not available at this time. Anyway, we will continue with this session, but for that I need to share my share screen is disabled. Can the host enable the share screen, please? Can the host do that? Enabling the share screen. Screen sharing is not.
Yes, sir, I will do. Yeah, I'm doing.
It is enabled, sir.
Now? Okay.
If you can make Sampath sir host, he can share his screen successfully.
No,
Yeah,
even
that's
without
co-host.
Co-host is.
Yeah, co-host will be better option.
Co-host or ghost.
Yeah, co-host is not there. That's why I made him as a host. Shall I make him as a host now?
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I made you as a host. Now try, sir.
Okay. Yeah, now I can share it. Okay, are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, afresh. It will not be the same as the previous one. I add some, delete some, modify some. And today, speaking on the feed, and also we are seeing impromptu speaking, all those things. Respond effectively to what? The situations, problems, questions, ideas. The table topic may be anything. It may be a question, or it may be a comparison, or it may be a situation, it may be a problem. You have to respond to that suitably. About winning the ribbon during club meetings or winning table topic contests at any level. In fact, table topic contest is a lottery. Even a very good table topic speaker may utterly fail one day. And some novice may do very well also. Because that day an idea clicks and then he says something and it works. So the table topic winning should not be given too much importance. In the case of the other three contests, evaluation, humorous and international, we have a lot of preparation to make. So we can hope that we can do better preparation and win. In table topic, we can make only background preparation. We cannot make preparation for the specific topic at all. So this is a very important thing. A lot of people, when they go for table topic, They want to succeed. They want to impress the club members. They want to win the ribbon. Please don't do that. That will not help. Actually, it will hamper your progress and it will make you ineffective. We saw purpose, now we come to performance. You say all P's only. All my major headings are P's. Purpose, performance, preparation, procedure, and process. Process are the actual topics. So performance, there are several heads under which I am discussing performance. You have to give a response. Opinion or reaction is your response, not an answer. Don't think there is a question, you have to give an answer. It is not an examination. And for many questions, you can give an answer in 2 seconds. For example, somebody asks, what is your favorite sport? My favorite sport is cricket, finished. What are you going to talk for 2 minutes? So it is not an answer, you be very clear about it. Now this is a topic given, 1 plus 1 equal to what? You want to give an answer 1 plus 1 equal to 2? That is over within 2 seconds. So how will you tackle this? So you have to give an opinion or a reaction based on some ideas, some thought process that comes to you. For example, 1 plus 1, one fellow can develop like this. 1 plus 1 equal to what? It is mathematics. But unfortunately, life is not so simple like that. And then you can develop on that basis. In life, most of the things do not happen mathematically. So your development is a reaction to seeing this. Another person may think 1 plus 1, 2. What is 2? 2 is company. 1 person is alone. 2 persons become a company. Then you can develop that idea. Instead of sitting alone, getting bored, when you have 2 people you interact, life becomes much more interesting. Another way, 2 are better than 1. This is called synergy. You can even say 1 plus 1 equal to 3 because individual effectiveness is enhanced when 2 people join together more than just the addition of their individual capacities. See, 1 plus 1 can give you different lines of thought. So you have to give an opinion or reaction. It's not just an answer all the time. When a topic is given, you can agree, disagree, both or neither. Do you agree you can do that? Or do you disagree? But you should not digress. You should relate to the topic. You can agree or disagree and halfway do this partly, and you can do anything. I will give a topic which looks very unlikely for this idea. Respecting elders. The natural line of attack will be agreeing, right? I'm not able to see any reaction. There is a problem with these online meetings. I think 1 or 2 people can be unmuted and they can always say something. The president can unmute. And who is the most talkative chatterbox in the club?
VP Education, Priya, please unmute.
Okay, 2 of you. So you give some reaction to me, but don't make any other unnecessary noise or something. If the background, if there's a problem, try to control it. Respecting elders is always easy to agree. How can you disagree? In fact, in modern times, a lot of people will easily disagree. Agreeing means the elders have done their part in life. Now they need love and attention, support, and interaction. So we have to respect them and give them all they want. This is the agreeing line. Disagree is why? See the animals. Do they respect their elders? The elders simply fade away. Only in human beings, a lot of old people are moving around, making the overall human race less effective. I think respecting elders is not required. You want to say another both? In general, they should be respected. But some of them make it difficult. Some people are difficult. They make a lot of fuss. They give trouble to others. Then you cannot expect people to respect those elders. So you both agreed and disagreed, right? Neither also you can do. I don't care about agreeing or disagreeing. I don't care about respecting or not respecting. Life has got many more important issues. Why should I bother about this topic? Just forget it. I will tell you what I am up to today. So I am worrying more about that than blah, blah, blah. You see, a topic like respecting elders, which looks very simple, can be taken in all these four. But in all these four, I never went away from the topic. Don't like this. See, another example, I should do it. Someone should do it. So how will you agree, disagree? See, there are different ways of. The question is, it is a determination versus doubt. I shall do it is determination. Someone should do is, you are not taking the responsibility, you are shirking it, doubtful about the whole thing. Another way of looking at is, first part is, I shall do it is ownership. Someone should do it is dodging. And next we will come to the focus, force or direction. This is an important thing you have to determine before you start even talking the first word. What is the focus or the direction of the topic? Where is it asking me to go when I am developing the topic? Your reaction should align with this focus. I will give you this. What is this? Vini, Vidhi, Vici. Have you heard of this?
No.
Julius Caesar was supposed to have told this in Latin. I came, I saw, I conquered. Julius Caesar could do it because he was a very powerful lieutenant. But in our own way, we can do it in several places. I made a parody of this about Toastmasters. I said, I came, I saw, I liked. So you can develop this. I'm saying this, you can go to a parody and then develop it. The basic idea is the way he has done. Another way is, Julius Caesar came, saw and conquered means he shows his power, his effectiveness. So you can talk about effectiveness. If you are well prepared, you are capable, you can go and achieve anything in life. That is the offshoot of thinking when you get this topic. Another way is, it is Greek or Latin, I don't know, I don't care. But I know it must be a famous quote. Let me talk about quotes. What are quotes? They are very important. They are the crystallized wisdom of great thinkers. When you talk about quotes, because you have not understood this individual quote. So there are many ways of taking it, but you should know the force. It is the effectiveness, how it is about quotes, how you are going to develop. Once you determine the direction in which you want to go, then you can start blah, blah, blah. There's no problem. This is the meaning of that. Same respecting elders. I'm taking here. So respecting elders, everybody knows respecting elders are that. I know the word respect, I know the word elders. What is there to say? Now we are going to talk about attitude, behavior, or gratitude, or love. You can take any of these. When you see this, that is the main line of your thought process. Develop on that one. Then once you take a line, then go ahead with that. Don't worry about that. Once you determined the line of attack, never try to suspect or doubt it halfway through it. Straight away go full steam. Is my voice clear and you are all able to follow?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Another way of dealing with respecting elders is, a lot of times we hear this. In the old days, people used to respect their parents, and nowadays it is changed. We can make a comparison between the old time and today. So a comparative approach you can take as the main line of your attack. Now next is the keyword. These two are the main things. The focus or direction and the keywords. These two are the main things. I'm telling you why main things. When you listen to your topic, immediately you should decide what are the keywords. You have to account for those keywords in that during your speaking. And you have to take a good direction based on that topic. If you achieve these two, your table topic speech will be quite effective. See, keyword, identify the keywords. Attitude decides the altitude you reach. It's a very famous saying. Have you all heard about it?
Yes.
Depending on the attitude, how much you can achieve, how high you can go, that is decided by your attitude. Now the keywords are attitude and altitude. Decides, you reach, they are not important. They are just connecting words. So you have to talk about attitude and you have to talk about altitude. Many times people do a mistake. They start talking about attitude and they go on till 2 minutes or 2 minutes, 10 seconds. They have not touched the altitude. So if there are two keywords like this, they are equivalent in importance, in my opinion. Then you talk about attitude for a minute. What are the attitude things you can tell about? Perseverance, positive approach, ready to take problems face on. Like this, you can list 2-3 attitudes and develop them for a minute. Once you develop many such traits of good attitude, what you can do with them? Then you say you can set a goal. Reach that. When you go close to that, you can change your goal to a higher level and you can still reach that. So attitude will decide the altitude. So the two keywords are helping you. Forgive others for your own sake. Here forgive is there. So one keyword. But others and one's sake are also equally important keywords. You are not going to fully talk about forgiving. What is the benefit of forgiving others? For example, for your own sake, there are people who forgive somebody else within their mind. They never get an occasion to go and tell that person, don't worry, that day you did something, I have forgotten it, I have forgiven you. They don't even get an opportunity to do that. But when they have forgiven the other person within themselves, what happens to them? That aggression, agitation inside their mind comes down. They start moving towards peace, calmness, and tranquility. So these keywords will help you how to make your speech go. Compare education now and in 1900. Now comparison always has got two aspects. So now is one and in 1900. Compare is the key word. So you have to compare means you have to find a few elements of education as it is now and corresponding elements of education as it was in 1900. You can talk about teaching quality, you can talk about student attentiveness, you can talk about facilities, libraries, and compare any of them. So take a few items, elements, and then make a comparison. If you start comparing and then you talk more about now only and not about 1900, then you have not done a good job. So both keywords should be given good importance. Now, as I told, when you go back, think about it. Whenever you listen to a topic, try to find the direction you would like to take. What is the focus of the topic? And try to find the keywords. If you address this properly, your speech will be quite good. Third one is time. Time matters, but not exactly like what you are thinking. In 1 or 2 ways, I will differ. You see, start. Don't delay much. There are some clubs, some people thinking you have a rightful 30 seconds. There is nothing like that. Don't have 30 seconds. The 30-second discussion came more than 10 years back because sometimes the person doesn't short at all, then what to do? So they said at 30 seconds, if they still not shorted, the timer can start its device. So 30 seconds goes only there, not for delay. If you delay 30 seconds, certainly people will lose interest. And 10 seconds or 30 seconds, you will not become wiser and better after 30 seconds. So forget it. In fact, there is every chance to delay up to 30 seconds. Your negative feelings, butterflies may come and harm you. When you want to start something, better to start fast. Don't delay too much. In anything in life. Shubhasya Sigram, they say. Table topic also Sigram only. Think of the main attack and start. Once you have decided within 5 seconds or so, or 10 seconds, where you are going and what are the keywords, there's nothing stopping you from starting off. You will get more points later. As you go along, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, you will get some new ideas. You can add them. Once you start practicing more and more, the generation of new ideas as you go along will keep on improving. A good table topic speaker will get a lot of ideas within that time. In fact, he can talk even 4 minutes, 5 minutes if he is given time. Because new ideas will be coming as he goes up to 2 minutes. And speak till the red flag. Don't try to look for the green flag and try to go and sit. That is defeatism. You will not improve. If you try to see the red flag 2 minutes and then you have 25-30 seconds to conclude, make use of it. Whether you do a good job or bad job, but do a long job, long time job. Slowly you will improve. See what I say here. Overshoot time, not underspeak. Overshooting you can correct as you get more confident. You can see the red light and then within 20 seconds, 15 seconds, you can close it up. This is very important. This is where a lot of people lose. If you go there with tension, if you don't enjoy it, you will be a loser, even in a normal club meeting. Forget about ribbon, you will not do a good job, you will not be happy. Have you seen children when they go on stage in the school day for celebration or something? They are absolutely happy. They laugh and jump and you look at their friends and they're so happy, they enjoy themselves. This is what you have to do. Stage time is a gift. Relax and be casual. You try to find a method of relaxing. You tell yourself, when you go on stage and stand there, tell yourself relax. Do something which will make you feel nice. Keep smiling. Is it difficult? Be pleasant. Revel every moment. I have spent 5 lines in this to re-emphasize practically the same point. If you don't do this, you will not be a good table topic speaker. Result. Never worry about a bad or inadequate response. You have spoken and come back and you feel you have not done a good job. Don't bother. As we say, don't worry about failure, right? Don't worry about this. You have to tell yourself and learn this process of not caring. Once you do the job, no regrets. Move ahead. Look to the future. Win or loss, result. Never worry about win or loss. In terms of club meeting, it is a ribbon. In terms of the contest, it is first, second, third place. Simply don't worry. In fact, I used to tell, prepare in advance to congratulate the winners. Be ready to go and congratulate. I have seen some people who think they should have won. They didn't win. They don't even go to the winner and congratulate. It doesn't do any good for you. Never worry about others' reactions. When you come back, somebody will say, what? You couldn't get this idea, I thought of this. When they're sitting, they will get all sorts of ideas. They will come and tell you. Never worry about others' reactions, but use feedback. If somebody positively and in a friendly manner gives you a good response, feedback, make use of that. How many minutes I have finished? Timer?
Sir,
How
you
many
have
minutes?
you have finished 21 minutes, sir.
Okay, no problem. I got enough time. Preparation. How do you prepare for tabletop? Unless the question paper leaks, you cannot prepare for the specific topic. So, general knowledge. You have to build up a storehouse of information knowledge with you. For a period of time, by reading, listening, discussing, you develop this. The general knowledge can be a general knowledge or a Toastmasters general knowledge. Inside Toastmasters, there are a lot of things we do. That general knowledge, particularly the motivational aspects, the friendly aspects, how we do things, appreciation aspect. So these all come as the specific general knowledge, not the general knowledge. Add-ons. You can prepare a lot of add-ons. You can have lots of quotes, jokes and stories, and punchlines and urging style. Where will you have them? You have to take a notebook and start collecting them. Maybe first 50 pages for the quotes. Even in that you classify. First page, motivational quotes. 5th page onwards, 6th page, relationship quotes. 11th page, giving and helping others. Like this. To classify. Once in a while you go through that. This is for general novices. After some time, you don't have to do that. Everything will start going inside your mind and arranging itself. Punchlines and urging style. What is urging style? A lot of people in persuasive speeches in the end they add. In table topic also you can do it. Depending on the topic, you can urge people to take some action or do something. It's not very commonly done, but it is still effective. Fluency of language. This is very important. If your language is bad, you will keep on stumbling, pausing, worrying, and that itself will stop you speaking freely. How do you improve that? By reading, listening, and speaking. All three you have to do. You can listen to a lot of things in YouTube nowadays you have got. And speaking, you have to practice in the club. I will tell you something more later on about practicing. Collect topics from anywhere. We try to avoid Google because everybody has seen it. Even if you go to Google, you go to the 4th page or 10th page in that and then look up. First page everybody is going to see. And then collect these topics. Again, make a notebook and collect these topics by classifying them. Use coffee time with friends, Toastmaster friends. You discuss about topics, collect some topics. Even in casual conversation, you should be able to identify some topics. Try many of the topics, not just enough to collect. How will you try? Best thing is to have an ally. Club meeting is a place where you can try. You should have an ally. Every day on the phone, you make a call, you give one topic and get one topic. Then and there you try. Mutually beneficial, mutual feedback. In club meeting, what you can do is, when you are not getting a topic, somebody else gets a topic. Think in the same line as if you have got the topic. Try to identify the keywords, your line of attack. Think what points you say, and then compare what points that particular person are telling. So every topic you can keep on working mentally in the club meeting. This is also possible for evaluation, which most people do make good use of. Now, what is the procedure? So we saw purpose, performance, and preparation. Now the procedure. Procedure, what do you do? You listen first time when the topic comes from the table topic master. Listen carefully, full attention, so that you know the topic clearly. Lot of people, first time they don't listen properly, and second time they are trying to figure out what it is. Don't do that. Develop this habit. Second time you make use of it to confirm what you have understood and start thinking during the second time itself. Take a few seconds, 5 to 10, on focus on keywords, think about it. Start off. Don't delay. After the 5-10 seconds, start off. Worst you can do is utterly fail. Then you can only improve from next time. If you are so bad today, there is no way to become worse. You can only improve. Don't worry. Don't say the usual things. Oh, it's a good topic, very interesting. Because if everybody is saying, it doesn't hold much value. Try to avoid them. But if you are continuing the thinking process and want to make use of this, go ahead and do it. But it's not a great way to do that, style-wise. Don't repeat the topic as such. I very, very rarely do it. You interpret the topic. You paraphrase the topic. That is okay. If you have not got clear idea, you paraphrase the topic. For example, attitude decides the altitude you reach. You are still not clear idea. Then you say, by attitude, we are talking about behavioral patterns. Then say another sentence about it. Then the altitude is the extent of your achievement of accomplishment. Like this, you develop that. It doesn't look like you are struggling for speaking. You can rephrase it. Anecdote. Already I said stories. Anecdote, connect yourself. Nowadays, some of the youngsters are overdoing it. Any topic, they simply try to bring themselves in. If it is effective, you can do it. You can bring a story in with you. Something happened to you, which connects with the topic. You can bring that one inside. When you connect a story about yourself, don't worry about being true. It can be totally fictitious. And if you don't get a good idea about yourself, there is an easier option. A lot of people are using this. They say, my mom used to say, my dad used to say, they start off. And then they got a lot of time to say blah, 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 and then they can develop it. This also is like a story or anecdote, it goes. So it fills time. It looks quite relevant to the topic, and it helps you to develop further. Humor. This is a big question. Everybody can laugh. Everybody cannot make others laugh. It's a pity. Develop natural humor. I don't know how you do it. Everybody should find one's own way of doing it. I can tell 10 tips which work for me, may not work for the other person. But this is important. Look for funny side of things. This is one trick. When something happens, look for funny side of things. Actually, simpler people, less educated people, villagers are better in this, I have noticed often. The so-called educated, sophisticated urban people lose this knack of finding funny side of things. Try to get back that. Try unexpected approach, specifically humorous. Why I will tell you. When everybody is talking in a particular way, if you try an unexpected approach, like for example, there's a topic where everybody is agreeing. If you disagree, that makes a better impact. But it should be a good job of that. This is particularly important if you are late in the order of speaking, either in a contest or in the club. In a contest, there are 8 people, already 6 people have spoken, and you are the 7th one. And when you listen to the topic, you know everybody would have agreed. Most of them would have agreed. Better if you disagree. Most of the good topics, the same topics, like honesty is the best policy. If you agree, it will be a serious approach. But if you disagree, many times it will become a humorous approach. We say honesty is not the best policy. Look around yourself. How many people are honest? And dishonest people, how they are? They are doing very good. To develop this in a funny way. You can talk about corruption, politicians, anything like this. Particularly if you are late in the order, you have to do this. Even in evaluation, if you are late in the order, you have to try a slightly different approach. But in table topic, it is much more important. It is both in a club or contest. Now, I'm going to give some examples of this one. This is not a table topic session. I'm going to quickly discuss. After this, we'll have a practical session in which Toastmaster Sundaresan will give a topic. Somebody will speak. And immediately I will give some observations. That way we'll try to learn. One word can be a topic. We used to have quite a mix of this. Nowadays, we don't find. Misunderstanding. It's got a lot of scope. Because misunderstanding can be the root of most problems in this world. We can take off in so many directions. It's not difficult to talk on this. If you're not ready in mind, it may look a puzzling thing what to talk about it. But if you're open-minded, you can always do it. Next one, childhood. This many people can easily talk. They will start saying blah, blah, blah. When I was a child, I enjoyed this one, that one. All those things. Selfishness. Is it a good topic? Who are the unmuted person? Is it a good topic? We are not saying anything. Two words. After this, more words. I'm not going to have 3 words, 4 words. Never cry. Who is unmuted? I asked 2 or a few people to be unmuted.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Priya, please.
Say something about this topic. Can you say 1 or 2 lines about this? Okay, thank you. See, now he brought in Napoleon. He can say anything now. We cannot question him. It's a good idea. Smile wins. What can you think of? One of the ladies.
Positivity.
Smile always brings smile on the other's face.
Make a mistake and smile so that you can always brush
You
it
know, the
off.
Miss World contest, often smile gets a lot of points for some individuals. Why can't you think of Mona Lisa, the famous smile, living dead, becoming more serious now? Can somebody say something about it?
Best example is about crocodiles. Dead, and then suddenly you catch on your prey. You can give an example like that and then start off.
Can you relate it to human beings?
Yes, definitely. You live dead, and as you are assuming, others will assume that you are quiet, but you are catching up things silently. And then at the correct opportunity, you say what you have.
It's like great people die, but they still live in our hearts.
Yeah, now we got 2, 3 approaches already, right? So it's not difficult. Now, bigger lines, phrases and sentences. Where do you plan to go for your next vacation? It's a very simple, usual topic. It's not a difficult thing at all. And during Corona times, we say, I want to go to Lulu. That is my vacation from lockdown. Where do you plan to go? You can take on so different. You can say, I plan to go to the North Pole. Say blah, 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 anything. Doesn't matter. The best birthday gift you received. It's a usual topic, right? Particularly we give such topics to new members or guests. What will you do if you failed in IQ test? Anybody?
I will
I
not
will
care
say-
about it because I have a very good EQ.
So you can blame the fellow who designed the questions. You can say the whole thing is nonsense because this IQ really doesn't mean anything. I don't know, some of you might have read Isaac Asimov's take on this IQ. He had a very, very high IQ, 180 or something. And he found some very simple people who knew better than him in many things. He has written about it. So you can say IQ test, your high IQ means you are good in taking that test. That's all. That doesn't mean you can make a pizza or you can teach a child, nothing else. A lot of things in life are like this. The specific achievement is only specific. In fact, our degrees and diplomas are like this. BA history. We don't know whether he knows history, but we know he doesn't know anything other than history. Now I'm going to give slightly tougher ones. The first three were simpler ones. If hopes were dupes, fears may be liars. Who will take this? Who will take this? Now, what are the key words here? Hopes and
fears.
dupes, fears and liars. Is a pair. If a person feels discouraged or dissuaded because something he hoped is not taking place, there is another side. Something he is afraid of will also not take place. This line is from a famous motivational poem. You can Google and see it. Say not the struggle not availeth. Say not the struggle not availeth. The second note is NAUGHT. Say not the struggle not availeth. The line says, if hopes were dupes, fears may be liars. It's a very beautiful concept. Quitting is not an option. Typical Toastmaster thing. Carefully developed. There are many ways of developing it. There is another famous saying about quit. Quitters never win, winners never quit. Right? You can bring in something else also. History will return. What is this? Very serious thing. It can be bad news or it can be good news. Depends on how you want to develop. It gives you a lot of scope. There are only two keywords, history and return. The direction is with you. You can decide anything to talk. This is also very open. I can give a lot of open things which gives you scope for a lot of imagination. Alas, I lost a part of me that day. The T is missing that day. It can be totally positive. It can be totally negative. You can develop it which way you want. Think about it. Now we come to practicals. So here is where I leave the floor to Sundaresan to conduct a table topic session. He'll give a topic and call somebody. After this table topic is done, I will give some observations. Quickly, whatever I can think of as feedback. Shall we proceed? How many minutes did I use?
Sir, 38 minutes and 17
Okay.
seconds.
Okay, 40 to 45 was given and 15 minutes for practical, so we are safe. Practical is this: topic, speech, my observations. So can we call?
Yeah. Thank you.
I will stop share here. Did you find this useful?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very
Yes.
The piece we had: purpose, performance, preparation, procedure. Did I miss anything?
Posers.
Possess is last.
Poses. Yes.
Okay. Purpose, performance, preparation, procedure, poses.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Sampath sir. My battery is charged. So hope all the Toastmasters, your battery is also charged. Really, thanks for sharing your knowledge. Let's get into the table topics, and with a lot of enthusiasm, I expect a lot from you all. Let me give a quote in the beginning so that let me make your life
I have
easy.
only one question to ask. Can I ask it now or later?
I think in his observation, Toastmaster can explain. In his
Yeah, somebody wants to
observation-
ask something, you can ask.
No, fine, fine. Because even I have a question, sir. Yes.
I have one question. Should there be a
Toastmaster.
moral towards the end of the table topic session? I mean, table topic speech.
Not necessary. Depends on the topic. If you take a light approach and your topic is humorous, you may not have. It's not required. Depends on the topic and the individual. And you need not state it as a moral in a very formal way. If you want to do it, you can do it. Any other questions?
Thank you,
I have
sir.
a question, sir.
I have, sir. In the topic, whether we have to disagree the topic, is it necessary?
You have to do something. You have to agree, disagree, both or neither. One of the four things has to be done, right? If you
Yeah.
don't do any of these things, you'll be talking something else, not the topic.
Thank you.
Most commonly it is agree or disagree. You
Okay.
don't have to say, a lot of people say it, I agree with this topic. It is a very nice topic. They repeat the topic. I agree with it. Like this, 20 seconds they finish. Okay, it is up to individuals. It need not be stated explicitly that you agree. The way you develop, everybody will know.
Thank you, sir. And one word which you said, nowadays these one words are not given normally as topic, because it was a nightmare for me 15 years before. They gave me one word thereafter. I was stunned on stage. Nowadays, I don't think, is it in the practice? One word, giving one word as
It can
topic?
be. See, in a club meeting, if you have several topics, one of them can be one word. There's no rule it should not be. See, actually, this one word often gives you scope for a flight of imagination, which a long topic doesn't allow you. A long topic fixes you, whereas a short topic, one word, gives you more scope to take your imagination in any direction you want.
Thank you, sir. Toastmaster Lina, please.
Yeah, sir, when you're starting with the table topics, I will start the timing also.
Yeah, you can do it for your own sake, for the club's sake, and for the individuals. They will also know how much time they have taken.
Only one question.
Yes.
Sir, in which case our disagreement will go wrong?
Actually, in Toastmasters, we never worry about the content of the speech. Even in project speeches, persuasive speeches or inspirational speeches, we never worry or contest the contents of a speech. So that also applies to table topic. So the disagreement should not go wrong. But in the case of some judges with a peculiar mindset, it might affect them. For example, if you are given a topic which is a very standard topic, like this, honesty is the best policy, and you talk against that, humorously you talk like this. Maybe one of the judges will think, why he is talking nonsense? Honesty is the best policy, which means he is questioning the content of the speech, which is wrong. The judge is actually wrong, not you. But sometimes it happens. There is no safety rule, because if you take the agree line, if everybody is taking the agree line, then also there is no scope for you to shine.
Yes. Actually,
I
there was
think we
one,
have to justify our point. If we agree or disagree, we should justify our point in
The
what
way
way.
you develop it and justify, that is more important. If you do a very good job, the judges will give you a good score.
suppose there was one question. If you have given a superpower, what change you will make in the world?
This is a very common
And-
question. I heard
yeah,
this so many
yeah.
times.
And what
If
I
we can
said, you
change
don't-
something in the history of the world, if we can go back and live in something like this. So this,
What I prefer, sir, what I prefer that we don't need any superpower. Man is having all the power we have.
very
We
good.
can do that. But
That is one
it,
approach.
it looks like
There is
it
no
went
right
wrong
approach.
that time.
There is no right approach and wrong approach. That is the
Yeah.
beauty of the Toastmaster speaking and especially the table topic speaking.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Over to Sundaresan.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmasters. Let's jump into table topic now. If you raise your hand and unmute, then we'll follow you. The first topic is the 3 elements required for a leader. 3 elements required for a leader. Raise your hand and start.
Karandeji. Nobody?
I want one Toastmaster to answer, please. Start the topic.
Not step down something, blah, blah. All these do not add value to the 3-point formula which is expected by the table topic master. If you have the 3 points, the first point you develop further. You can say an example or be a good team leader. So like this, you develop the second point. Then you go to the third point. The third point, of course, is not a good point for most leaders nowadays. Most leaders are liars. Anyway, so what you did is you try to finish your things very urgently and then you wanted to fill the time with a lot of junk.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Okay, next topic.
Yeah. The next topic is success is a ladder, not an escalator. Success is a ladder, not an escalator. Please
Who is the one?
unmute and start.
Okay, let me go for this. Okay, nowadays we always go for short course, but it is said that if you try to go for something shortcut, might be your life will be cut short. So I think for any development there is always a slow phase. The slower we learn, the deeper it gets into you. Might be it is from our older tradition where it started from Gurukulam, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. They had a system for everything. Even today we have this pattern of following this education where you finish your primary, secondary, and then we do our masters. But once we come to a certain stage, we forget that once the foundation is strong, then only the roots are held strong. But today we are in such a fast-paced life. Everything has to happen within months or a year, and we always go for something which is really very fast. But we all always know it is only the experience which has made us today what we are. It is definitely a ladder that we have taken. Might be some ladder we have failed, we have gone back, we have tried again, and we have achieved something. Nothing has happened in an escalating speed. I think we need to realize this. As a grown-up people who are educated today, they always find a shortcut way to achieve success. They find a fast way to take the finest, the top ladder. And we are encouraging our youngsters, putting that pressure on them to be the best by not telling what is really needed. We need to teach them success is not by securing big marks or learning from good college. Success is when you know to be happy with what you have. Might be there is a very different definition for this success, and we have to show what is the ladder we need to climb to reach that success. Definitely it's not going to go in a faster speed. Every phase is very slow and we need to enjoy every phase of it. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to Sampath sir.
What is the exact wording of the topic?
Yes, is.
Can you repeat the topic?
Success is a ladder, Not an escalator.
Okay. The speaker did a good job by developing some ideas and using good time. Congratulations for that. But what are the key words in this? Success, ladder, escalator.
Escalator.
Now, explicitly, there was no emphasis on success, and ladder had maximum limelight. To some extent, it was less for the escalator. There was one point, very good point. It was about the speed. The ladder is slow, the escalator is fast. Actually, it is a contestable point because many people can climb faster in ladder and the escalator goes in its own so slow pace. That apart. Another important thing, aspect in this, which was missed by the speaker is this. In ladder, you have to put in your effort. You have to climb. You have to press your leg and then hold the rails and then go up by pushing up. In escalator, you just go and stand there. So this is another important. So unless you take that effort, you will not savor the success. If something comes more easily, you will not enjoy that success. That is another point. What she told about speed is a very good point. This is another point. But overall, very well done. Congratulations. Next speech. Next topic.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Next topic is the highest wisdom is kindness. The highest wisdom is kindness. Yes, Master. I saw Madam Toastmaster Indra raised her hand before. Where she is missing now?
She was trying to climb the ladder.
Madam Priya, please. Madam Priya, can you try this topic? Toastmaster Nizar.
This is what happens in many active sessions in the club.
No, in the regular session, this. Yeah, yes, Toastmaster Karande. Unmute first, unmute, then start.
Can I pin the timer?
Madam Toastmaster Leena. Leena, show the card, please. Show the card, please. He wants to see the card. Keep it near you.
Yes,
no.
Leena ji, Leena ji.
Okay, I pin in Leena.
Yeah.
Okay. When I completed my... Okay, can I start?
Yes.
When I completed my engineering, I thought I'm more educated. I'm more smarter. Contestant, panel of judges, and my all having wisdom contestant speakers. Good evening, one and all.
Good evening.
Then I got a good job. Then I thought maybe my wisdom day by day increasing. I was started getting a good money. I felt my education and my earnings giving me a lot of wisdom. But one day I have realized what is the return I have given to the society. I have read an article about Ratan Tata, about 70% of his profit he's sharing with all orphanage homes and poor. The question came in my mind, did I achieve my wisdom? The answer is no. The wisdom is not your education, wisdom is not your earning. The wisdom is how you can contribute to the society. What is your kindness to return back to the society? I have realized this is the true happiness for anybody when he become kind to others, not in return of money, but maybe the help to the people, maybe the help to the children who need education, because they are our future. Maybe the help the people who really needy. You can give them some food, you can give them some shelter, and the effort and the happiness what you get I think is amazing. This happiness you will never gain by your money or not by your education. So I urge all of you to think your life and be kind to others and elders. Over to the contestant.
Thank you, Karande. Over to Sampath sir.
See, Toastmaster Karande started off in a general way, and then he addressed the people. Very good style, which was missed by the other speakers before. Instead of directly jumping into the topic, you start in a general way and then slowly dovetail yourself into the topic. It's a very good technique. People get attracted by it. And then he talked about this wisdom education, something like this. But in those things, some of the things are a little bit going forth and back. It's okay. But after that, he came to the kindness and he developed that to some extent. But there was an unnecessary element coming in terms of happiness. So the topic is only wisdom and kindness. And it says the highest wisdom. Highest is an adjective for the wisdom. So mainly wisdom and kindness. See, what is wisdom in general? He could have developed a little bit. For example, we have information, we have knowledge, but at a higher level, beyond knowledge, when we get a particular level of understanding and doing things, we call that as wisdom. So we do not, as an engineer, I can do this, I can do that, I can do a very good job, I get good salary and I take care of my family, I can do so many things like this. These are all the routine motions of life on this planet. But what is beyond that? This question comes up sooner or later in the mind of most people. So we have to find an answer. Helping others, being kind to the needy people. Then if you reach this even around 1.5 minutes, 1.5 minutes, 40 seconds, you dwell on it, it will be a very nice. Overall, a very good speech. My appreciations. Next topic.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now I'll go for a surprise one. 2 words. History repeats. History repeats. Toastmaster, please. Yes, Madam Toastmaster Meenakshi, why don't you try?
Okay, sir. Okay, Lena, you take a note of the time. Is this time inevitable? Toastmasters, fellow Toastmaster, guest, DTM Sampath sir, a very good evening. We know that none of the time, even sitting here, is inevitable. Everything goes on in a planned and smooth way. History repeats. Yes, I do believe history repeats itself. And in Corona time, we have been reading this in newspaper so often about Spanish flu, about plague, and many more of those kind. But it is very important to learn from those history. What mistake was done in those history? Are we repeating that again? We have to see that we are not repeating the mistake and we are learning from the mistake and we are improving and we are trying to get better. But if we are doing the same mistake again, then history is not giving us any teaching or learning. So it's very important that we learn from our history, we improve ourselves and move forward. Thank you, and over to Sundar sir.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Over to you, sir.
Actually, there are some mixed things. There are many ideas coming together.
Yeah.
And what was the clear direction? History repeats. Clear direction, in this case, about learning from mistakes was taken. You could have developed that even for 2 minutes, you can develop it, no problem. It's like a warning in that case. If you don't take care, don't learn and do things properly, you are bound to get that again. Last week, I got a table topic, so I should not have come today. I made a mistake by coming today. So history repeats, I got another table topic. You can talk anything like this. Whatever happens, for example,
Yeah,
a road
that's
traffic violation. You can use that as a base. But if you take a specific base and develop this topic will shine better. For example, like the traffic violation, I did like this, then I didn't care about it. After some time, the same thing I got caught. So I had to pay fine, this, that, like this, something you develop. This is where you can bring some, because otherwise the concept is very general. So whenever there's a general concept, try to bring some specific example, true or false. Back to Sundari.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Abba Toastmasters here also. I expect other guests also can join if they are on the line. Let me read the topic now. Is storytelling an art in this modern age? Is storytelling an art in this modern age? Come on, I'm happy to hear a lot of things from you all. Just challenge. It's our in-house session only. Don't worry. There's not a contest.
Nived is there.
Nived, Toastmaster Nived, please come in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, contestant.
Yeah.
My view on this topic is that storytelling is becoming very rare these days. In earlier days, we had our grandfathers and grandmother who were expert in narrating stories. But today, in this fast-paced world, I think we have forgotten this art of storytelling. Why? Because everybody does not have that creative space to come up with ideas, and the stories are also something that has become rare. Whatever stories that you hear was from the olden times. In the new era, new stories that are being created is becoming quite a rarity. I still remember my grandfather and grandmother narrating beautiful stories. If you ask me if I can narrate my story at the same pace, I cannot do it. I cannot keep the audience hooked onto my story because I have not learned that art. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nived. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, he has talked about storytelling and he has not very elaborately talked about art, but that also it is. The one good point he caught on is his grandparents, the old people telling. That gives a lot of scope, how they used to treat like this. But nowadays, those families where the grandparents are there with their grandchildren is becoming rare also. But there is another side where we can humorously approach this. Storytelling is an art. It is not dead. It is there very much. Where? Between husband and wife. Back to you, Sundaresan. Probably we can have only one more topic.
Yeah, one more topic. And where is President and immediate past President? Are they attending? Abba?
Yes, sir.
They are hiding.
Why you are hiding, ma'am? What about Madam Toastmaster Indra?
I'm here.
Okay, this topic is for you. Do you believe that a motivational speech can bring a change in life? Do you believe that a motivational speech can bring a change in life? Madam Toastmaster Indra.
Thank you, Tabletop Toastmaster. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and honorable guest, Mr. Sampath sir. Yes, motivational stories give some impact and positive changes in someone's life. I can accept this to an extent only. I cannot say that 100% one can change because of hearing inspirational stories. I have a personal experience with my husband. He was a smoker once for more than 10 to 15 years. And I was telling him more and more of motivational stories and my experience in my childhood. I was listening closely to my father's friends. I've been telling him so many times those stories of drunkards and chain smokers. He didn't listen to me at all for 20 years. One day, all of a sudden, he stopped. Abruptly, he stopped. What I would like to say is, if you keep on hearing motivational stories and speeches, to an extent only we can impact someone's thinking. Only that person have to put some effort, have to have the heart to follow that, so that we can achieve 100% success. Over to Table Topic Master.
Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, sir.
Yes, the speaker has talked in a nice way because he took a partial agreement. Like it helps, but not in all cases, which I think also it is a truth. Particularly these mass motivational speeches where somebody speaks in front of 1,000 people, they have practically no value. These individual motivational speeches and mentoring, it helps some people, particularly some people in difficult situation, they get influenced by good motivational speech. I think the topic was about motivational speech, right?
Yeah.
But she took it as motivational stories, but it is not a very big difference because of that. What she did good was taking it, after making some general statements, she took a personal example. So her husband came to her rescue, and then he filled some time in the tabletop. It was overall a good speech. Only thing is, towards the end, whenever you do a good job, towards the end, try to emphasize. Otherwise, well done.
Can I go only once, sir? Can I go
No,
for one?
actually, in half an hour, I have another engagement. You know, our daily engagement. Yesterday, I won the table topic, so today I have to conduct it.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Toastmasters. Madam Toastmaster, there is President and Priya. If you give permission, we can continue. And it's up. Shall I wind up, sir? First, unmute your mic, Madam Toastmaster Priya.
Yes, sir, we can go ahead. Sumati?
Yes,
Do we have
Priya?
time? Do we have time? Some more time?
Now, I think it is running. We have time. Yeah.
Can I leave now?
Yeah, I like to thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
No, who
thank you
is
so
the
much,
host
sir.
now? I am not the host, I suppose.
Yeah, thank you very
No,
much.
please,
sir.
please wait. I have to tell about Toastmaster Sauri Rajan how busy he is.
Who is the host now?
Yeah, change it to Sumati, sir.
Sumati.
I have to change it, right?
Yes.
He's pretty busy and he has spared 1 hour for us. Thank you, sir. He's very busy.
I change the host, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. It has changed.
Yes,
It's
sir.
changed.
Okay.
Yes.
I will take leave. Thank you very much for this
Thank you very much.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I can pass on this PowerPoint to Sundaresan tomorrow. So he
Yes,
can
sir.
share with you. It's not a proprietary or patent or anything like this. So everybody can use it. Thank you very much.
sir.
Good night.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. He is pretty busy, Toastmaster. Every day evening, he is mentoring few people in some country. Because whenever I call in the daytime, he will give me time. Practically, I'm sitting idle in Chennai, so I'm telling the truth. Sir, can I call you after half an hour? He will check the time. No, someone from Bahrain now has to call me now. Sir, can I call at night 10 o'clock? No, by the time I'll finish one contest judging. So one day I got wild. I called, shall I disturb you at night 1 o'clock, sir? Then he smilingly said, okay, disturb me now. I know you are getting really he is a mentor. I haven't seen such a mentor like that. I have seen Toastmasters. So he is sharing his knowledge. That's why I know it was difficult for Madam Toastmaster Subbalakshmi and Priya. It is a difficult thing to arrange a quick session so quickly. I gave only 24 hours time. But coming to the point, in ABBA, just like that, I have coined one line, in the path of eloquence. Let us have future sessions under this heading, in the path of
Eloquence. Eloquence.
Please repeat. Especially Madam Toastmaster Priya, can you repeat this? In the path of
Eloquence.
Yeah. So in future, any topic, any Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster Subbalakshmi or Indra or Priya, you all contact and convey your request in what topic you want an education module. Let us arrange. There are few Toastmasters in Doha, it's excellent Toastmasters, which we are not utilized much. Recently, Madhukara, I have to thank Toastmaster Madhukara. He arranged 3 education modules from Abhishek for all Cavaliers, each meeting one. It was such a nice, but I don't want to disturb Abhishek now because it's a contest time. He is competing now in division level. So let him compete and come out.